Oh, again. Forget about that. Oh! Drifting for me is like art. You know, when that car is like going sideways into the corner, like someone is dancing with the car, especially when there are two cars, so it's a tandem, and they are just going like this in this direction. I really love that. And sometimes drifting can be also dangerous. So, and there's this video here from that channel named Windrift, where they show every crash from the Drift Master round from Latvia. So we're going to take a look for this, and we're jumping right into it.
Qualifying score. What can he do as he flicks it to angle? That's the footprint.
Nice car.
In and out of that outside
That's
zone.
a 2 Series BMW.
You can see him working those front wheels, dials it onto angle. As he now flicks it through, looks for that zone. He's triangulating the track every single step of the way as he now puts it into this long outside zone. And hits the front wheel off. That's a big impact for Gutierrez. And now this could change the game. If the rain
oh my
is coming
God,
and
okay.
we're delayed by 20 minutes.
Just by that little tap on the wall. Let's take a look. There he is going to
this long outside.
That small impact.
So takes the ball and hits the front wheel off. That's a big impact for Gutierrez. And now this could change the game. If the rain is coming and we're delayed by 20 minutes, this could mean a lot for a lot of these drivers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And look at that, smashes into the wall. And I mean, oh, look at that, hands off the wheel. He's like, wow.
This is like a fist is just pushing you into another direction, like you're going just into the wall. And there's nothing you can do. That's why drifting can be also dangerous. And of course, I mean, even if it's not dangerous at this situation, as you can see, that your car is completely busted.
Kind of all fell apart because he was...
Look at the rim here. It's broken. Forget about that.
Trying to make it up as he went round. Right. Janis Katie sitting inside that car needs to do something right now. Sitting on a 0, shut the car down. Avoid the run was my idea. We're going to talk to her after the show and see what exactly happened as she screamed through the gears. This BMW F22. Flicks that car to angle, needs a good score. Oh, no, got it all wrong. Puts the car into the wall.
Oh, wow, what just happened here?
Parks the car into the wall. Oh, man. Okay, there we go. We've got an on-board. She is okay.
No, she's okay.
And she's going to try and, she's going to try and start it, and that will be an abort from Janis Katie as she now gets herself out. And you can see, goes for that initiation, gets on
here, everything's still fine,
it all
but...
looks like it's going so well, and then...
Oh, that was weird, yeah.
What? Wait, it almost looks like that, I don't know, maybe she was going off the throttle, and then, of course, the rear tires are having more grip.
And it all looks like it's going so well, and then...
Oh, no?
That was weird, yeah. But the speed coming into that, I mean, it's no bueno. Fast run, 138 kilometers an hour. I can go back.
Then it
and
just
see
spins
exactly
out.
how fast.
Wait.
No bueno. Fast run, 138 kilometers an hour. I can go back and see exactly how fast it was hitting the wall.
What happened to the car, because it kind of just snapped.
It did, yeah. The front end just really, really gripped up at the last minute, and that was it.
King of Riga.
Yeah, maybe it was just at that moment where she was lifting the foot from the throttle. So, I don't know. That was really looking weird, though.
Well, here we go. On the line, ready to go. Nikiva opts to lead first. Laurie Heinen in that borrowed car from Drift Games.
These are so pretty cars.
Fire down into the gears as McKeever fires it in. Perfect lead line so far, but look at this from Laurie Heinen, not scared to put that carbon Kevlar A90 Supra on the door.
Oh!
Wow, big accident. Big accident.
Damn it.
Talking to the judges,
He was too
Jacob,
close.
I wonder if I can...
I guess the tires were just, they were just touching.
And I can see it. And did you speak to the judges just then?
I was getting some word on telemetry. 88 kilometers an hour at contact.
And then, there, you see, like the tires were just touching each other. And then, you know, it's like the S13 was lifting up the Supra.
So that is, and then to go to 0.
I'll tell you what I see. I see Dwayne McKeever off throttle for quite a long amount of time. And,
interesting.
And as he went over to speak to Laurie Heinen, he said to Laurie Heinen, "That's all my fault."
Oh, wow. So let's see as they
So
come
I
through.
wonder.
Yeah, not as much smoke off the rear wheels.
We're hearing it now through our headsets. Dwayne McKeever, ladies and gentlemen, deemed at fault. And it was correct. Look at that front wheel to front wheel, and he just climbed straight up onto the bonnet of that car. And it's not very often you get to see an A90 Supra fly, but today we did.
Yeah, the Supra was a little bit too fast. And of course he couldn't, he couldn't handle it anymore. That he needs the space between the cars. So
Conor Falvey, he's going to go for quite a run-in as he sits way back off that start line. Correa given.
I love watching drift events or drift races like this. It's so spectacular.
The thumbs up, both drivers slam the cars into gear and off the line they come as Correa works his way through the gears in that BMW E92. 1,000 horsepower screaming from both these guys, body panels flying as they initiate, and look at this from Correa, drops out of the outside.
What a speed.
Get back into it again as he flicks it to angle. There's no shame.
Here they come.
Falvey's tucked up on the inside, they go nice and wide through the centre of the circuit. Bumper to bumper transition, Falvey wants this one, and he's taking it to the wall. Both guys in the wall. Wow, Riga, you are delivering this weekend. Times that transition perfectly. Correa looks shallow.
So I guess the S15 was a little bit too wild though. Yeah, you saw the angle here there already when he was doing the transition from right to left.
Correa looks shallow on the outside zone. Goes for the switch.
There you can see that his angle is already more wide than this one here, because he has to follow. I mean, he's the chaser and he has to follow the leader.
Switch back. He's off throttle for a long time.
Yeah, and this is a similar thing that we're seeing before.
This is a U-Haul written as well. We're seeing it.
I mean, don't get me wrong, okay? I'm not an expert or something. I'm just a regular car enthusiast, and I'm thinking about drifting already for more than 20 years. And I had my R32 GTST with an RB26 engine. And that was, driving and drifting with this car or with my S14 was just awesome. I mean, it's not that pro level as these guys are going to. But when I think about motorsport, I'm thinking a lot about going sideways.
Again.
Yeah. And he comes in with kind of some shallow angle, has to transition pretty late.
On that replay there, you could see that after the decel, Diogo Correa failed to go on throttle early. Creep off the line. It's going to be Finland versus Switzerland as they come off the line through the gears. Absolutely in the zone is Yves Meyer right now.
Chaser, nice car.
As Jarkko Euler now finds out. And he's off and it's wild. And he holds on to it as Yves Meyer almost throws the car into the wall. As Jarkko Euler now drives away to finish the run.
Holy, I thought that was it for the Supra.
Yeah.
I thought
what a nice build.
Oh, man. Jarkko Euler, do you even know what was going on behind you?
No, he had no idea.
Yeah, he's going to come back up there and see Yves nowhere to be found and kind of trying to figure out what happened. But wow.
Oh, now he's lost the front bumper under the front of the car as well.
Yeah.
What happened? Did he get lost in the smoke?
I like here the long wheelbase of the Chaser. That's why I guess it feels good when you do high-speed drift.
Go, and this nice initiation from Jarkko Euler. Just about got a wheel in that zone. And I think Yves Meyer was out of position. He got lost in the smoke.
Yeah, I wanted to take a look back to see if anything happened with Jarkko.
Look at this, blinded. Blinded.
Calm though.
He just couldn't,
Wow.
And even you have sponsors, it always means if you're spinning out or you're crashing or something, it can be expensive.
Oh wow, that was so close to the wall.
What driving prowess to be able to save that though.
Driver feeling confident after that, really.
So here it is, the Chaser again against GT86.
To initiation as Fionn Roche goes for it early, lights up the tyres on the back of that 2JZ GT86. But look at this from Jarkko Euler.
Oh my God, that's tight.
As they fire through the smoke, Fionn Roche starts to pick up the pace now. Starts to look for that one. Jarkko Euler.
And again, the Chaser is good.
As because he has to, and then shut it down as he gets across the line. And yeah, we'll get shown the red flag from our marshal and see Fionn Roche in the middle of the track. That car absolutely in tatters, and yet another accident here at Drift Masters.
I mean, what an impact that was.
Back, and you can see Fionn Roche just going too wide.
There, jeez, with full speed.
There, just can't control it. It hits the wall, and it's 1, 2, 3, and he absolutely puts that thing into a spin dryer.
Yeah, I mean, he caught that wall at 97 kilometers an hour.
Wow.
Wow.
That is so crazy. I mean, he was coming into it
Look at this
at
shot.
over 100. 1, 2.
Jarkko Jula did an incredible job of not to make contact with him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That could have been so much worse, and that could have also...
Yeah, this chaser driver is the lucky guy.
Clear and ready to send cars. It's going to be Nicolas Bertans to lead out Esban Rowe.
Two BMWs, E46, E92. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, oh, again. That was the same spot. Nice.
Same way as Jarkko Jula did. He's going to pull up and see.
Nice run for him.
Norwegian buried into the wall.
And not able to get
Look at that front wheels.
Yeah.
Nah. You saw that?
So when we talk about understeer, for anybody who doesn't know, it basically just means those front wheels are not
Yeah.
turning and gripping and being able to actually move the car around.
Yeah, he was not able to go into the drift. That's why he was more going straight into the wall. That's sad, man.
I would say it is probably the scariest thing that can happen to a race car driver.
Right. If the car handles different, unlike you want it, that's really scary.
Initiation as Bertans fires it in. There's no shaking Shanahan with angle because he's the master of it this weekend. As Shanahan
So aggressive.
looks for the side of that BMW as they fire.
Oh no! Oh my God! What is wrong with that spot?
Shanahan
That's the third car already.
cloud of dust as Nicolas
Jesus
Bertans
Christ.
puts the back end of that BMW to the wall and across the line.
Another wild series of events, and we've had these incidents happen so many times now and for so many different reasons as well.
Insane.
Let's take a look once again and make sure Jack is all right. That is always our priority. Just a little bit now until we see the front wheels to see if there was understeer there.
There again, yeah.
Really tough to tell.
Yeah, he really tried hard.
Until we see the front wheels to see if there was understeer
There.
there.
You can see here, front wheels, he really tried hard to get away from the wall and get back to the track, but probably because of the force, you know, from the speed and everything, it was already too late.
Really?
There, yeah. He really tried to avoid, I mean, of course they're trying to avoid the wall, but nah, it was already too late.
Tough to tell, but man, just whips that car around once it gets into the tire barrier. And yeah, it's just a very, very difficult thing to understand, especially with just a few shots that we've had of it so far. But Nicolas able to get around the rest of it, but just very tight on that line.
Let me break it down.
Let's hear it.
I'm going to give you my opinion. Nicolas Bertans left outside zone 1 a little early. Then he came up short for outside zone 2, and then he caught inside zone 3 right through the middle of the car, which kind of cut the nose off of Jack Shanahan.
Oh, interesting.
Jack Shanahan found himself then in a weird part of the circuit. Jack then caught a little bit of understeer. Watch the front wheels as he comes through the smoke and then goes into the wall.
Yeah, I hear you on that. That's good.
I'm just breaking it down as a drift fan. You could see it again there. We've seen that shot multiple times before.
Yeah, as you can see, drifting can be very expensive, dangerous, not only for you, also for the car, that you can completely destroy it. You really have to know what you're doing. And also always watching the guy in front of you when you are the chaser. So that was interesting to watch, and truly I'm going to watch more of these videos. So if you like that, comment down below, of course, and follow the channel. So till the next video, stay safe and stay tuned, of course. Bye.